They say, we have been, and they put quotes, saved, but with conditions. It's like they mock that word. Do you see how psychologically when somebody reads that, it's like a mockery? We've been saved, but with conditions. I don't go around saying, oh, we've been, quote unquote, saved. I say, no, when you trust Christ, you're saved.
Amen. I
don't make fun of that word. And you know what? I don't make fun of the gospel.
Amen.
Like these so-called Hebrew rooters do. And you say, oh, why do you keep going off on the Hebrew roots? You know what? Because people think they're Christian and people think they're one of us. But you know what? I've never, in all my soul winning, and I've talked to a lot of them, have ever met one that could give me a clear response about salvation. Not one. And it's funny because they say, oh, we're going to keep the Passover. Well, it's amazing, the meaning of Passover. How many times did they look to the serpent on the pole before they were healed? One time. How many times, when they were in Egypt, did they have to apply the blood of that doorpost to the house? Did the death angel just come over the house and, okay, Moses, let's go back out there and apply some more blood? It wasn't good enough. No, they applied it one time. The Bible says once you're saved forever. And God gives all these signs, and yet they keep the feasts. And it's like, oh, I'm going to keep the Passover, but I'm going to miss the whole meaning of Passover.
Amen.
How stupid is that? Obviously the Feast of First Fruits shows that God would come in the flesh. God would come to us. And yet half them don't believe Jesus is God. And I'm supposed to believe that this movement's of God. Because we're going back to the original. They don't even know what Bible version to use. Oh, we're going back to the original. Oh yeah, the original Alexandrian crappy, disgusting manuscripts that are from Satan. Sure. Yeah, you're going back to the original, all right. The original plan that Satan had in the Garden of Eden.